Hi there and welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly sponsored by Falcon Contracting and boxbets.co.uk, the home of sports betting. Gamble responsibly, 18 plus please. We're here for the Viddal Riley versus Mikael Lawal fight. Viddal Riley is 10-0-0 with 6 knockouts. Lawal, he lost to Isaac Chamberlain last time out at Cruiserweight. He's 17-1-0. He's never been stopped and he's got 11 knockouts. This should be fire. Let's see what happens. I'm blessed to be joined by Mr. Neutral again. How are you, sir?
Hey, okay. Thank you, Jams. Looking forward to this one as the other two that we've seen before. We have Viddal Riley and Lawal. This will be a cracker. I've no doubt about it.
And we're just about ready to go for round number 1 here, guys. I'll tell you what, though, this is a big step up for Riley, isn't it, Neutral?
Yeah, this obviously he's very well touted in you know, as the English champion. He's got very much on, but it's a step up. Lawal is not, you know, what you consider a journeyman. He's got ambitions of his own, and I fully expect him to give young Viddal a run for his money. But yeah, Viddal needs this, though. He does need this to move on.
To Daniel Santos, 95. You can watch it on Sky Showcase or Sky Sports. We can't show it, mate. We can only talk you through it. Oh, if you're in the US, mate, I've got no idea, to be honest. Just have a look online. I'm sure you'll find something. But stick with us. We'll walk you through the fight. But thank you for joining anyway for now. Bless you. And here we go for round number 1. Mikael Lawal, Viddal Riley at Cruiserweight.
And I must say, Lawal looks absolutely massive. He's ripped.
He really
is a lot leaner. He reminds me a bit like Joe Frazier in his build.
The build, yeah.
The other guy is absolutely muscled up. So, yeah, so Lawal has taken centre ring and basically telling Viddal, right, I'm coming to you. And it's just range finding with each other at the minute. A little jab there from Lawal. Yes, just feeling each other out, and Viddal there with a little jab, jab, jab. Feeler that really didn't make any connection. So again, centre ring is Lawal taking the fight to Viddal Riley. A wild uppercut there from Lawal as he tried to entice Viddal Riley in.
Lawal is much more proven, isn't he, at British level, Lawal. So you'd expect the aggressor.
He's been very impressive. Even in his defeat, he was impressive.
He was decent against Chamberlain until it ended. He was unlucky in some sense. You know, he lost the fight, don't get me wrong.
Oh, he lost the fight. You know, Chamberlain was outstanding that night.
Yeah, he kept to the end, didn't he? He kept going to the end. And that's a true warrior. Riley's not been...
not a lot happening here right now. It's just feeler jabs, trying to... You know, they're range finding right now in this opening minute and a half. And it's Viddal is actually on his feet dancing around. And, you know, you've got Lawal stalking him, short steps, trying to cut off the ring. But, you know, Viddal is a wee bit more confident. It's now standing his ground, throwing a few feeler jabs out. There's a jab that connected, and Lawal took it well.
To be honest, Viddal needs to prove himself in this one, Neutral, doesn't he? Like we've said, he's not had the experience or the level. He needs to prove himself in this one, but I think he will. I think he will prove himself.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's been very highly touted by many people.
Most people know it from KSI trainer, weren't it? KSI trainer and all that.
Yeah, fantastic support. The arena's filling up, you know, because he's fighting now.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I rate him. I think he's a very slick boxer. You can't train box unless you're a good boxer yourself. You know what I mean?
Very much a feel around for the two of them. Nobody's making a concerted effort to, you know, dominate the one or bring the fight to each other. it's just jabbing. Both of them are jabbing, countering each other and very hard to score. But I have Viddal Riley going into the last 15 seconds up in this round.
Yeah,
and
that's right. It's just 10-9. Sammy Estevez.
I'm going to give that to Lawal, to Riley 10-9.
Yeah,
Just because he was boxing better off the back foot. And yeah, absolutely superb.
Yeah. It's not going to be the same sort of fight as we've had so far, though, Neutral, is it? We're not going to have no Babbitt against Robinson or Simpson against Mbabe. It's not going to be an all-out. This one's going to be a more slicker, more entertaining boxing matchup rather than a slugfest.
Yeah. Just interesting point of fact. They're showing the guy that lost half a ring when his van was stolen, Mike Goodall, just explaining there to the Sky Sports presenter exactly what happened.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. Right, they're out now for round 2. They're out for round 2. And it's Lawal once again taking centre ring. Viddal is fighting off the back foot, but he's southpaw stance, and he's got a decent reach, does Viddal, and he's using that reach to defend himself very well against the forward coming Lawal. Lawal with a big uppercut there that missed. He's now still making Viddal work by being, you would say, the aggressor in this fight. Yeah, he is the aggressor. He's forcing back Viddal. Viddal's having to fight off the back foot, jabbing, coming in, trying to unleash a right hand. He hasn't shown it yet, but Lawal just reminded him that them jabs that he can throw are gonna a spiteful. He's starting to put a bit of spite into his punching, whether he's connecting or not. Jams. There's a good punch. There's the first, transfer of punches between the two men. Things are starting to hot up. Both men are sweating up now. They must be hot in there.
Good shot from Riley there. Riley caught him coming over with the right hand.
That's a good right from, that was a brilliant right from Viddal. That's, the judges would have seen that. Good scoring punch. Jab from Riley. Now he's enticing Lawal into trying to set him up into making a mistake.
He is, yeah. Lawal, he's going into the body.
Yes, Lawal's keeping low, trying to go to the body, and then with an overhand left, but no success on that occasion.
It's a very skilled fight so far. Both men very measured, very skillful fight.
Very measured, very, very clinical by both guys. They're keeping the shape. They're keeping the discipline. Yeah. Lawal, swinging left there, tried to get Riley with a good punch to another scoring punch that the judges would have noticed, and will be definitely once again be scoring in favour of Viddal Riley, as he's the one that's actually connecting.
He's landed the clean for sure.
Yeah, he's having trouble cutting him off, and that seems to be Riley's best weapon at the moment. So again, keeping away Lawal with that jab. There's a right that just missed. So again, Riley trying to set him up. But Lawal keeping his shape. He's very disciplined.
He is.
Took a right there on the counter.
I'm going to give that to Riley again. 10-9 again.
Yes, I think I will as well, Jabs. Very close rounds, though, these. It's not that Riley is actually, running away with it. I see he's pinching the rounds. He's pinching them right now.
Lawal. You can have it 1-1 like SWS boxing.
Yeah. But I don't think Lawal's woken up yet, James.
That's right, mate. They're just warming into it, aren't they? They're just feeling each other out.
Yeah.
What they've got, making sure they don't get caught early. And I think it'll hot up around the 3rd or 4th. All being well, mate, we should be in for a little bit of a classic here. Like British level classic. Let's hope so. They promised it all week. Let's hope they deliver. But for me, it's 2-0 for Viddal Riley so far.
But this could easily change.
Oh, 100%. Like I say, Esther West Boxing's got it 1-1. Someone else gave it 2-1 earlier. 2-1, sorry, 2-0 to Lawal. So you could easily have it either way. It can be any way. But Lawal's looking, I don't know, he just doesn't look as confident as usual. Maybe that Chamberlain loss has took something out of him.
Well, obviously, any loss takes something out of you. But I don't see any evidence in this fight so far that loss has taken anything significant away from him, if you can see that.
Yeah, he just doesn't look as aggressive as I used to remember. I don't know, it might just be me, but he doesn't look as
aggressive. Aggression recognizes aggression when they're in the ring. So what he could be aggressive with other fighters, when you match for that aggression, that's when things you have to rely on your boxing skills.
That is true, brother. That is so true. And he knows Riley can box because they've sparred. These two lads have sparred before, haven't they? So they know what they're capable of.
Well, very much so. And that is a common thing within British boxing. These guys know each other. Like Ruatsi Aziz, remember that? Yeah. So they have at some point in their careers sparred with each other at some point. So yes, but Viddal is fighting clever. He knows Lawal is the stronger of the two boxers. That's why he's fighting off the back foot. He knows that Lawal is not as mobile as him. So he, as you can see, he is using his defensive movement skills to his advantage and then try and pick off Lawal as Lawal's forced to come into him. So let's see. Left jab there from Riley. Riley now trying to take that centre ring away from Lawal, but Lawal still keeping his discipline, keeping his shape. He's stalking, waiting for that to unleash that right hand of his onto the chin of Viddal Riley. Riley doing his best to box off that back foot. He's not letting Lawal pinpoint him or pin him down, whether on the ropes or in the corner. His movement is superb, Viddal Riley.
Really is. He looks very classy out here tonight. He looks so classy, does Viddal Riley. He is moving like a true pro. He's making Lawal look ordinary at the moment. Very ordinary.
He's going to frustrate Lawal at this point and hoping to lull Lawal into a false sense of security by thinking the guy's running from him and coming in and countering him when he can.
And then
Viddal Riley, whether he's on the back foot, is controlling the fight. And once again, I see the frustration in Lawal's face.
I've got it 3-0 to Riley in rounds.
I will agree with you, Jams.
Yeah, SWS Boxing has it 2-1 to Riley, so he's not far away from us. He gave the first round to Lawal. They're just bringing Ben around.
Yes, it was one of them. That first round could have gone both ways. You know, it wouldn't kill me, but I just felt that he pinched that first round.
Yeah, Riley was definitely the slicker boxer.
The second round he didn't pinch. He won that quite convincingly. This third round was like a masterclass from him. That's his best round. So Viddal Riley is improving, whereas Lawal is declining because he cannot cut the ring off. And that's his big problem. And he's going to get frustrated at some point, and I can see him walking onto Viddal Riley. But let's see what happens.
That's pretty much what I predicted in the prediction show. I said that would happen around eight rounds, I believe. I said Viddal will catch him with something because he'll get frustrated. So let's stay tuned and see. We're in 2 minutes 30 of round number 4. He's flicking out the jab at the moment, Riley, and just running about. He's just staying out of reach a while, and like Neutral said, he's just frustrating him constantly. And it's only a matter of time before Lawal makes a mistake and gets caught. Lawal goes for a left jab, misses. He doesn't look the same Lawal to me. It doesn't look like Mikael Lawal. It looks like a different fighter. He's no way near as aggressive as usual. Like you said, though, if he knows what he's in with, that's probably why. Daniel Santos 95 is able to watch it on Peacock. He just found out. Good man, but still stick with us for the extended comms. Chris Welch, big up lads, big up Mr. Welch. Thank you for joining, sir. Chris Welch, as expected, Riley's moving around. Lawal needs to get jabbed to the body more. Yeah, 100%. He's looking a shadow of his former self at the moment, Chris. But thank you for your comments, sir. Thank you for joining us. It's 1 minute 18 to go of round number 4. Nothing really happening at the moment. Still sizing each other up. Riley's just popping out the jab and just dancing around him at the moment. Riley's really controlling this fight. In my opinion, he's really controlling it. Lawal's just not do.
I agree with you, James. This round is much mirroring round 3. Lawal, good punch there from Viddal. Riley just caught Lawal off balance there. He's slowing down Lawal for me. He's slowing down. Viddal Riley his movement is clearly frustrating him, and he seems to have an answer for everything that Lawal has been throwing at.
I agree, mate. Chris Welch just said Lawal looked like that against Chamberlain too. Yeah, he was cumbersome too there, and that's how he looks here. Just cumbersome. He just looks like a broken man at the moment. He's just not. He's not going for it. He's not trying hard enough. Either Viddal Riley's that good and he's scared of his slick skills, or he's just a shock fighter. But he's not going for it expected.
I don't think he's shot. I think he's just outclassed at this minute.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, as I said, as I touched on previously, the defensive movement of Viddal is far superior. Lawal, I don't think can fight like that. You know, styles make fights, obviously we know, and it'd be a silly comparison, you know, to say, oh, what happened with Chamberlain. I don't believe that Lawal can cope at this moment
with Riley. Yeah,
and he needs some serious advice from his corner to turn things around, because he's now 4 rounds down.
That's how I got it. 4-0.
In my scorecard. But this all depends on Viddal Riley. He's been out for a while. He now his gas tank is the question.
Yeah, it's a 10 round as well. It's a 10 rounder here at the O2. So Viddal can do this for 10 rounds against a decent operator.
Exactly.
I'm sure.
So round five, body shot there, down from a jab. Yes. Oh, got a bit messy there. Throwing each other around
the ring there.
Yeah. Without just showing that he's not going to be thrown around by Lawal. I'll give him that.
Not so artist, is he?
Yeah. So good left, right there from Lawal. Sorry, from Riley. Lawal seems to be a bit more mobile now. I think he realises his corner must have told him, look, son, you're 4 rounds down. You've got to do something. Start moving, start winning rounds, and start connecting, basically, because, you know.
And he's slipping away pretty quickly.
Yeah, things will slip away from him very quickly. And if
we've got a comment from Daniel Santos 95. How did y'all feel about the Pitbull KO on Rolly yesterday?
Yes, it was a decent stoppage, and it should have been stopped.
8th round stoppage. Right. I didn't actually watch it. My Fire Stick played up, and I couldn't watch it, so I actually missed that. But yeah, it was an 8th round stoppage, was it? Against Rolly?
Yes, it was.
Cruz? Yeah. I knew he'd
I
lose.
thought
I knew he'd lose.
I actually thought Rowley was coming back into the fight when he got stopped. He let Cruz, he was pinching rounds off Cruz. And one judge had Rowley up, so by the time he was stopped.
Like
But it was a good fight.
Yeah, I've not watched it yet. I was going to watch it after the show tonight.
No, sorry about
that. No, I already knew the result. I knew the result.
Right, it's 50 seconds to go.
I called that.
Yeah. Lawal is, I wouldn't say he's desperately, but he is very much more keen to walk down Viddal Riley, I think he's resigned himself to the fact he's going to take a punch on the way in. So now I can see round 6 going to get a wee bit tasty from this end. To the end of the fight.
Yeah.
He's been far more aggressive now, Lawal, in this round. The judges will like that, but once again, he's been picked off. He's letting Viddal Riley coming in with combos, and that's where Viddal pinches the round back off him. So let's see.
Daniel Santos 95 has said, to be honest, I saw Fundora winning, felt like it wouldn't have been too much of a change in short notice. Yeah, fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you.
Well, if that cut wouldn't have happened, James, no way Fundora would have won that fight. No. He was getting knocked out in the next couple of rounds. That cut changed the whole fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that cut was the talking point of the fight. It was the fight. And just how dramatically it changed the outcome, because Tim was getting weaker every round that he was fighting because of the blood loss.
And you'll agree with me.
It was absolutely inevitable that was going to happen.
Do you believe now, Neutral? I was asking before the next round. Do you believe that Serhii Boachuk, after beating Mendoza, should now get the fight with Fundora that he was meant to have anyway for all the smoke?
Well, one's got to feel sorry for Sergey on that aspect, because he was actually on the undercard to fight for the interim for that.
Yeah, he was, and he was supposed to fight Fundora.
He's supposed to fight Fundora.
So with Mendoza, who he then beat.
Yes.
And Mendoza had already knocked Fundora out.
Well,
so right.
Let's just see that Suleiman, WBC president, has gifted PBC a free strap to PBC, whether it be Fundora or Tim Tszyu, who won, right? Because Samson
they formed it within Tszyu.
It's basically an Al Heyman production. So the WBC gifted that belt to the winner of Tszyu and Fundora when it should have gone to Boachuk.
It should. Normally it would. If someone pulls out of a fight, it should be done.
Because Fundora, Fundora can't be a mandatory in one division, one sanctioning body, and then be going for a title, the WBO title with Tim Tszyu.
Exactly.
So who's breaking the rules? Somebody's breaking the rules.
Somewhere
so once again, WBC president Suleiman has gifted a free belt to PBC to recycle.
Fundora now, but he fought for Tszyu, didn't he?
Yeah, no, Fundora will be fighting Spence next, guaranteed, because out of a Tim Tszyu rematch and Terence Crawford using his WBO Super Champ status for them to order against Fundora. Fundora's going to
read this message, mate. Can you read this message? Because I can't see it, mate. My eyes have gone blurred.
I agree 100%. Fundora was on his way out before the cut early night. However, Fundora finally started using his jab and staying long. Well, he did, and I totally agree with you. He was using his jab because the blood was blinding Tim Tszyu from round 3. Or was it 4? I can't remember the cut happening. What round specifically? So Tim's face was red sheets of blood, and he was using his glove to wipe out of his eyes. Fundora was jabbing. That's the only way he could have got back in that fight with a blind Tim Tszyu.
Yeah.
So, you know, so PBC have done very well out of, the WBC president. And yes, once again, you know, you got to feel sorry for the likes of Charles Cornwell, who's number one ranked WBC 154 contender, being totally overlooked. Yeah. So that strap should have been fought between Boachuk, right, and Charles Cornwell. It should not have been Clifford Fundora. The WBC broke the law.
Definitely
so
not.
It'll be interesting to see if any legal cases come against them. So apologies for that round. We didn't do much commentary, but it was the same as round 4.
It was Riley again. Riley again.
Round 5.
It's 6-0.
Riley, he's 6 rounds up as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, same as me. SWS Boxing, Sammy's got it 5-1. But yeah, it's Riley all over this for me. And I think now he needs a knockout, doesn't he?
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
In the rematch, Tim will come out super aggressive. Doubt Fundora last 4 rounds. Well, we'll see. I hope that's the case. But I just hope they don't do a bloody rematch. There was no rematch clause, was there? But there was a gentleman's
there was a verbal agreement.
A gentleman's agreement, yeah. Like it was just a handshake.
Before the fight. However, Samson Legovic has since said that Spence is what they want next.
Yeah, and then he'll fight again after.
If they have to drop the WBO belt and retain the WBC, they will, which will happen. So Spence is going to get a free shot at a WBC belt before Terence Crawford. So maybe we'll see a Spence Bud rematch at 154 for a unification fight between the WBC and the WBO.
But who wants to see that, mate? Who wants to see that after the massacre Bud put on him?
Well, the Americans do. The Americans will embrace that fight 100%.
It's ridiculous, but I get you. Anyway, let's get back to Riley.
It makes sense on a BBC money-making front.
And that's
right. Let's get back to this fight.
Yeah.
And now Lawal. Sorry, John. Lawal's still stalking Viddal Riley. There's no change in the tactics, strategy from Lawal. He has boxed the same for 7 rounds. He will suffer a crushing points defeat at this rate. All Viddal Riley has to do is keep boxing clever the way he has done for the next 3 rounds, and it's all over. Daniel Santos, 95. One for me, it's always been Teofimo Lopez. Got to back my countryman. Why not? Of course, I don't blame you.
Lawal hasn't changed from Chamberlain performance. He's talking, but not anything Riley too slick. Yeah, I agree with you there, Mr. Welch.
Now, Lawal had a wee bit of success in this round so far. He's trying to engage Viddal into a
full-blown
slugfest, but Viddal is far too clever.
Viddal's won this now. He's got no reason to get engaged, does he? He knows he's won this.
No, he's won the fight. The fight's over as far as scoring is concerned. It's whether Lawal can knock him out.
That's the only option. Or a couple of knockdowns in the last 3 rounds are the only option.
Yes, very much so.
Lawal is starting.
From Viddal. All right, there. They're engaging now, James. Lawal coming forward, swinging bombs. The last 20 seconds of round 7. Viddal Riley. That's it. It's finished. So Viddal Riley is. He's starting to feel the pace now. But going in the range, he's got 9 minutes to see this one out, and another win. But a very convincing win if he does come through, because it's been a masterclass.
It really has, mate. He's absolutely dominated this.
Yeah, absolute masterclass. Chris Bellum Smith there. the WBO Cruiserweight champion.
And Daniel Santos, end of this round, Riley was toying with him. Yeah, he was. He's done it the whole fight. Chris Welch, I watched the first 2 fights on this card, so watch the highlights due to watching the footer. Luckily, this fight started when the football finished. The first 2 fights were absolute bangers, Chris. Seriously, mate. Honestly, the Alan Babbage fight against Steve Robinson was an absolute war. And then the Simpson and Barbe fight was another classic. It was really good. It really was good. Ashton, Hall official, when do play? I don't understand what you mean, mater. But thank you for your comment nevertheless. If you mean what round are we in, we're in round number 8 of 10 for Viddal Riley against Mikael Lawal. We don't show the fight, so we just talk you through it. But thank you for joining us. So we've got 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go of round number 8. Daniel Santos wants Viddal Riley to make a statement. Yeah, it'd be nice. I would like to see that too, mate. But he's got no reason to now. There's no reason for him to go and try and look for a knockout and get himself caught with something silly. He's got this fight won. He may as well just cruise control to the end and get out safely without getting a cut or get injured or get knocked out. There's just no reason for him to put it on the line now, in my opinion. What do you think, Neutral? There's no reason for him to try and knock him out now, is there?
No, he's boxed clever the entire way. There's no reason for him now to jeopardize the performance and the victory, because it's inevitable. And
it's just cruise control now, isn't it? Cruise control to the victory line, and it's all done.
Lawal he's got one chance only, and that's a big overhand right, but he's not found it at all.
It's not even come close, has he? Minky M has said CBS, so Chris Billum-Smith stops Riley. Riley won't be able to keep him off. Fair comment.
Big show.
I do like Chris Billum-Smith myself. I don't see why not. I don't have to go reckless. However, he is better on the inside as well. Yeah, he is. That is true. But I just don't think he's going to take the risk, mate. But we'll see. Let's hope he does. Let's hope for some fireworks in these last couple of rounds. But we've got 40 seconds to go of round number 8 here. Riley against Lawal. Cruiserweight division. It's a hot division at the moment as well. Like you say, with the likes of Chris Billum-Smith and whatnot. There's some good fighters in this division. It's good. If Riley comes out as clean as he's looking, he could have some big fights ahead.
Oh, yes.
And if he looks as confident and dominant as this, he could easily clean it up as well.
And 15 seconds to go. It's just Viddal Riley. It's the theme of the night so far, or this bout.
Definitely. Chris Welch hasn't given Lawal a round. Neither have we, Chris. Me and Neutral have both got it 8-0 now. I'm assuming Neutral's got it the same with me.
This will be a shot out.
Yeah. Miley Ryan says Jake Paul beats him. I don't know about that, mate, but thank you for your comment. Daniel Santos, that's a troll. I just say so, but everyone's welcome here. We love y'all. Don't worry about that. Chris Welch has said, B-Tech, Disney Cat Weasel, rather beat up old men. Well, he might have picked on the wrong old man this time with old Mike Tyson, but we'll see. Chris Welch, 8-0 to Riley. Thank you for your comments, sir. Stay with us. After this, we've got the Ben Whittaker, the surgeon, as he dissects Leon Willings, in my opinion. Then we've got Florian Marku against Chris Congo. What a fight that promises to be.
I got Chris Congo. Let's get a British win against Florian Marku.
I would love that, but it'll be a tough ask. But I think he can do it. I think Congo can do this. I was the only one on Boxing Media Hub who took Congo for this one, Neutral.
I spoke to him. I said, what are you going to do with this guy?
He's going to come out swinging.
He said, Neutral, you watch what I do.
Yeah, Neutral. Somebody wants
to believe him.
On Haney Garcia quickly.
Oh, I can never do anything quickly when it comes to Haney Garcia, but I'll be as quick as I can.
For me, I don't think it happened, but it'll be Haney. But go on, you go.
Oh, it's definitely happening. It's definitely happening. it's a $50 million plus for Ryan Garcia, and it's not just Ryan Garcia making the decisions. But let me say this: if Garcia comes in there healthy,
It's a
right
big hit.
mindset, big F, he's had a good camp. Haney always has a good camp. He's always prepared. He is true professional.
He's a consummate professional.
Questions are asked about Ryan Garcia's mental health. For me, he's selling tickets, seats on bums, jams. This is what he's all about. Playboy boxer. He's not a titleist. He's a money man. Makes a lot of money fighting. So
Yeah.
that'll continue. Win, lose or draw, that'll continue. But if Ryan Garcia brings his A game and is healthy and wants to win,
he could.
Anything can happen.
I agree with you, mate. Minky Emma's come in and said, Chris, the reluctant Congo, I don't have faith in him. Marco outworks him.
He's no reluctant now, Minky. I can tell you that now. Spoken to the man to himself. I've looked in his eyes.
He looks hungry for this fight. He looks hungry. He has said he's going to do a job on Florian Marco. I'm not 100% committed to the fact he's going to, but I think he's going to try to, and that's a beautiful fight waiting to happen.
Exactly, James. He's bringing the right mentality.
Yeah, he's coming to fight, and that's all we want to see from these guys. Chris Welch, wanting Lawal to do something like waiting for a snail. Fair enough, mate. And Haney stops right inside 6, according to Chris Welch. Fair play, sir.
Haney stops him inside 6. Haney hasn't stopped anyone in a long time. Let's get that straight. He has gone the distance in all his fights.
Daniel Santos has just agreed with you, Mr. Neutral. He said Haney stops him. Haney hasn't stopped anyone in years. So he's agreeing with you there, Mr. Neutral. But I see what Chris is saying, though. Because of Ryan's fragile mentality, he doesn't look right for this fight. Unless he's just putting on a show to get the interest.
Well, look, everybody's seen what Tank done to him with the body shot. And this, but let's not forget, every single one of Tank's opponents who he's defeated apart from one, has gone on to win the next fights. So that win over Ryan is working out well.
That's his best win.
Tank's best win. I would say so.
I'd say so. Beating Garcia was his best win.
Although he dragged him down to a 136 catch weight with a £10 hydration clause,
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But I don't mind the hydration clause of £10, say, but to take £4 off a £140 fight is just ridiculous. It is what it is with Tank Davis. Garcia's a quitter, says, but again, I said if he comes in healthy, and because I do believe he went in with an injury into that Tank fight with which the sparring partner had injured him in sparring, Ryan, and they come out afterwards. But we'll see. Haney is not known for me. I know he punishing body shots, Devin Haney. I don't know.
To Mason, Moon Goddess, we're in the final round of the Viddal Riley Lawal, and Viddal Riley has won 9 of the 10 rounds. So if we're not giving you the full commentary, nothing is happening.
The only thing about this final round now is the fact that Lawal needs a knockout, and all Viddal has to do is avoid him for 3 minutes.
It's just been an absolute one-sided masterclass from Viddal Riley here. It really has. That's why we're not losing interest, but that's why we're not covering it, because nothing's happening. Viddal's just popping out the jab. Lawal's just chasing him round. Nothing's happening, so we're changing subject because there's nothing to tell you guys. But thank you so much for joining us. And the next fight promises to be better. You got the surgeon, Ben Whittaker, coming in against 7-1-0 Leon Willing. So be sure to join us for that, guys, please. And remember to hit up that subscribe button.
Like and subscribe, Boxing Media Hub.
There you go.
And, like and follow us on Twitter. I'm Neutral's Corner.
I'm Jam's Boxing Chat.
Boxing Chat.
And also give a follow to iBoxing Hub too, who show great content. That's where Neutral works as well. iBoxing Hub, they have some fantastic stuff with Rico and Ra and Aisha, BNJ, and yours truly, Trey. They bring some real good boxing content.
CBS, Ray, oh, they're all great guys, great content creators.
They really are.
Yes, give iBoxing Hub a like and subscribe, please, ladies and gentlemen.
It's all about the boxing community.
Yeah, we're a proper community. We all support each other. There's no competition or any of that nonsense.
There's room for everybody.
It's a niche community, and we help each other.
That's it. There's 40 seconds to go here.
Yeah,
right. And Lawal.
40 seconds to knock out Viddal Riley.
Over.
The guys that I've been speaking to about Viddal will be absolutely delighted with this performance from him. And he's made light work of Lawal throughout this fight.
Daniel, 95%. Can't wait to fight using Viddal Riley in Undisputed. I think he's at the new boxing game coming out from Knockout Kings. I don't know if Viddal Riley will be in it, but it's good. It'd be fantastic if it was. Do you remember them games, Neutral, from back in the day? The Knockout Kings on the PlayStation. Used to be able to be Muhammad Ali and all them geezers.
Oh, I was Lennox Lewis.
I was always Duran, Roberto Hands of Stone. He was my boy on that.
What was the very first boxing match you ever watched on television?
Oh, bless, man. Daniel Santos has said, good mindset on welcoming everyone. I mean, this is the fight game and emotions run high. I can't read the rest. My eyes are gone. Sorry, Neutral. Can you read that still, mate?
I wouldn't even mind some conflict. Yes.
Fair play.
Well, if you want conflict, Dan, come on to my show, Hard Talk, on iBoxing Hub. And you'll see all the conflict you ever need to see amongst Twitter users, mate. I thoroughly, instigate it.
He does. I've been on there. Believe me, you get into it with some people.
Oh, that's right, Jams. They do their best to draw you into their world of hypocrisy and, fantasy. But I enjoy it. I love the American audience.
Oh, they're fantastic.
When they come through, they're fantastic people.
Oh, they are fantastic. I just got drawn in tonight. I got drawn in. He kept saying the same thing.
Oh, you got suckered, didn't you?
I did. He reeled me in and watched me go.
He reeled you in,
saying the same thing. And
I kept trying to warn you.
I was saying to him,
warn you, don't do it.
I kept saying to him, I want him to fight Canelo, but his resume doesn't deserve to. And he just couldn't get it. And he just kept saying it. And I kept thinking, if you were in front of me, mate, I wouldn't need Canelo because I'd fucking knock you out. You know what I mean? Oh, it was going through me, honestly. Rattled my brain. Anyway, this has been Boxing Media Hub. Thank you for this. We've not quite got the scorecards yet, but we know what it's going to be. It's going to be 10-zip, in my opinion.
Unanimous decision.
It has to be a 9-1 or 10-0, I reckon.
It'll be a 99-91 at best for Lawal.
That's where I'm at. 100 to 90 or 99-91. Definitely. Almost forgot what I was doing there because I started thinking back to your show, Neutral. See, Hard Talk, it brings it out in you.
You must come along, everybody. Like and subscribe. Hard Talk.
100%, mate. It's a cracking show. Judge
you
Neutral.
You won't believe what happens, the shenanigans we got up to. The next show I'll be wearing a judge's wig, all that kipper. Judge Neutral. It's just about having fun and getting people on and engaging in serious boxing chat, no matter what you're wearing on top of your head. And there it is.
Riley's got the win.
Yes, unanimous decision.
It was a split. It was a split.
If you're joking.
I'm not. I swear to God, they gave it as a split.
I have no comments, so I don't know how they can ever give that nonsense as a split. The one
I
judge you give it,
idea.
the one judge you give it to Lawal needs, I don't know, guillotine or
They robbed Viddal,
death
split
by
decision.
firing squad. I feel
The
for his
guy who said it
family.
was
That
winding
must
me
be
up,
so
neutral. He's winding
embarrassed.
me up. When he said it was a split, he said he was winding me up. He was just playing.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I didn't
Don't
catch
do
the
that
comms
to
in
me.
time, so I didn't see it. So it wasn't. It was a majority decision or a
I was
unanimous.
going to say, that's a disgrace.
Bloody hell. Well, this has been Boxing Media Hub. I will see you all back for the next one, which is the Surgeon against Leon Willings. I'll see you there, neutral, and I hope to see all y'all there too. God bless and still.